So after systems of classification, now we are doing the branches of taxonomy. You know, the last system of classification, that is phylogenetic system of classification, relies on fossil records, isn't it? But their availability is very limited. So in those cases, we use taxonomical methods, and these are used to feed in the data and contribute to the systems of classification. These are called branches of taxonomy that we are going to do now. First we are doing numerical taxonomy. In numerical taxonomy, morphological characters are used to decide which organism is closely related to which one. However, hundreds and hundreds of morphological characters are used, and that is carried out by using computers. So we get fairly good, reliable data of who is related to who through numerical taxonomy. I will give you an example. I've given 4 different bacteria here, A, B, C and D, and these are the different morphological characters I've considered. Positive outcomes are denoted by a plus sign, and negative if that feature is absent in it. 0 is denoted when the feature is unknown. These are different enzymes are given, like beta-galactosidase, lipase, iron oxidation, whether present or absent in this bacteria. Okay, now analyze this table and tell me which of these bacteria is most closely related to A. Observe this table and tell me. Is it C or D? It is C. Why C? Why not D? Because C has 0. No? That means it is unknown. That means there are 50% chances. But D, it is 100% confirmed that it is negative. It is more likely that this is more closely related to A, and after C, who is more closely related, B or D? It would be D. Because 3 features are similar, only one there is a difference. For B, only 2 features are matching with A. So who is more closely related to bacteria A? It's bacterium C, followed by D and then B. Now imagine if there were hundreds of characters like this. Would it have been easier for you? No. That's why computers are used. Do you think the results that you would obtain through analysis of hundreds of characters would be reliable? Would you be able to trust these results? Yes. So as such, family trees will be created. This data will be very much useful for the phylogenetic system of classification. Let us write down the features of numerical taxonomy. Numerical taxonomy is also called as phonetics or phonetic system classification. Phonetic system involves usage of numerical methods for evaluating similarities and dissimilarities between organisms. Numerical methods. These are numerical methods, plus, minus and 0. Carried out using computers based on observable characters, numbers and codes given, plus, minus, 0. Each character is given equal importance. Hundreds of characters may be considered at the same time. Why don't you make a note? C is most closely related, then D, then to A. That's it from numerical taxonomy. The second method of taxonomy from which we can deduce information about organisms is cytotaxonomy, also known as karyotaxonomy. Cyto means cell, karyo means nucleus. Information about the cell and the nucleus is considered for gathering data or information. Cytological means related to cell information like chromosome structure, chromosome number and chromosome behavior during cell divisions like mitosis and meiosis. All these characteristics are considered for deriving information. The chromosome structures, chromosome numbers of closely related species will be similar and they will behave also similarly. Chimpanzees have 48 chromosomes, humans have 46 chromosomes, and the chromosomes will be very similar in structure as well, very similar genes also. So that is cytotaxonomy. Third branch of taxonomy is chemotaxonomy. Chemo means chemical. Taxonomy done using the chemical constituents of the organism. Closely related organisms will produce similar types of chemicals. Even DNA accounts for a chemical and its composition will be similar in closely related organisms. Uses chemical constituents of plants. DNA sequence, structure of proteins, certain metabolites like raphides are used. For example, Zaminkand, when it is peeled, it gives a very itchy kind of a feeling to the hands because of the presence of certain chemicals in them which are called as raphides, and its closely related brother, Arbi, also has similar raphides in its cells. So that means they are more closely related to each other. So that was the 3 branches of taxonomy: numerical taxonomy, cytotaxonomy and chemotaxonomy. Now we will be starting with the 5 divisions of kingdom Plantae.
महादेव के नाम पे सब्सक्राइब कर दे।